Today, we are going to learn how to use the ThingLink Scenario Builder to create a branched learning experience. In a branched learning experience, learners don't follow one fixed path. They choose different routes to explore content, like micro-learning modules, subtopics, or challenges that test their understanding. The fastest way to get started is by using your existing learning materials with the Create with AI feature. Simply describe your topic and upload your materials, and ThingLink will generate a draft structure for your branched learning experience, which you can review and modify as needed. If you'd like to explore this feature further, you can check out our separate Create with AI tutorial. In this video, we'll build a branched learning experience about hospital staff onboarding manually, so you can clearly see how branching structures are created and how different branches are formed. Just like in any learning experience, we begin with an introduction. I'm going to add a media block and choose an introductory scene that provides instructions for this onboarding training and sets expectations for the learner. Here, I have described the situation learners are stepping into and clarified their objective using text and images inside tags. You can also enrich the experience by adding links, videos, audio, questions, and polls to the tags. For a deeper look at creating rich interactive media, you can explore our dedicated multimedia editor tutorial. Next, we'll add a branching block. Branching blocks allow learners to make choices that determine what happens next in the experience. Here, learners can choose whether they'd like to take a room tour, explore the equipment introduction, or move on to questions about the learning materials. Each option will lead to a different path. I'll then add 2 more branching blocks with a similar purpose, giving learners the choice of what they would like to explore or learn next. I will add the rooms and learning topics as media blocks. These media blocks contain images of real-life surroundings enhanced with tags that provide instructions on using hospital equipment. To ensure that learners can return to the previous branching block and explore other options, I'll add a connection line leading back to the topic selection. Since the creation flow moves from left to right, you can create this return path by dragging a line from the right side of the current block to the left side of the previous block. This is useful when we want to allow learners to view all the learning materials in the scenario. Let's go back to the first branching block and create a text block that introduces the path that includes the questions and knowledge checks. You can add text, images, links, and even generate an audio narration of the text. Once learners have reviewed the materials, we can use branching blocks to ask questions and provide different feedback depending on the answer. One answer choice leads to a successful outcome, while the others might require the learners to reflect on their choice and the materials. Then I'll create a text block for the correct answer, and another text block for incorrect answers to provide feedback and feed forward. This makes feedback feel contextual and meaningful. I'll also add a score to the correct answer text blocks to acknowledge the correct choice and track the learner's progress. If you want to check learners' understanding before they move on, you can use a question block instead. Like branching blocks, question blocks can present multiple answer options. However, question blocks are designed for more guided progression, making them ideal when you want learners to focus on selecting the correct response and receiving feedback before proceeding. I'll also add a timer to the branching blocks with questions so learners must respond within a set time limit. Once your branched learning experience is complete, it's ready to be shared. You can share a direct link, embed the scenario in your LMS, or publish it through ThingLink landing pages, making it accessible wherever your learners are. Branched learning experiences in Scenario Builder let learners explore material in the order that works best for them. They're ideal for combining multiple micro-learning modules or subtopics in one experience. By mixing structured content with meaningful feedback and interactive elements, you can create engaging learning journeys. If you need additional support, be sure to explore our tutorials or contact our support team.